Hi and welcome to Cooking with Tristan. Today we'll be making magic bars. Magic bars are a family tradition on my mom's side of the family for the holiday season. Every holiday season my grandma Linda would make these during my mother's childhood. My mom loved them so much that now she has the recipe and we'll share it with you today. The ingredients we'll be using today are 1.5 cup of chocolate chips. It doesn't specify what kind of chocolate chips, so we're using semi-sweet and milk chocolate. We just mix it together, 3/4 of a cup and 3/4 a cup. The next ingredient is crushed graham crackers, and if you want to do a cheaper way than buying them crushed already, you can take 12 whole graham crackers, put them in a large gallon bag, and then you can crush them up with a rolling pin. We're going to need sweet cream butter and just 1/2 cup or 1 stick. We used crushed nuts, and then we're using pecans and almonds, and it's 1 cup. And then 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. Okay, the first step to making our magic bars is we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Then we're going to take our sweet cream butter, and we're going to drop it in a 13 by 9 inch baking dish. And we're going to heat it so it melts in the pan. You're just going to drop it in, and we're going to put this in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes just so it melts. Alright, it's been 3 minutes and our butter has now melted all the way across. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our graham crackers, crumbs, and we're going to sprinkle that evenly across. And you can take a spatula and you can move it across. I'm not the best at making things even, so I have to do this quite often. Alright, and then we're going to pour our sweetened condensed milk across. Make that nice and even. I gotta get some over here really quick. Alright. I'm gonna pour this in. Try not to have any gaps or spaces. I'm gonna use a spoon. Alright, now we're going to take our next ingredients, and we can also use 3.5 ounces of flaked coconut, but my brother doesn't like coconut, so we're not going to do that today. We're just going to use our chopped nuts and our chocolate pieces. I can pour these on. Okay, and then our chopped nuts. Okay, and then you're going to take a spatula or something flat like a spoon, and we're going to press it down into everything else. And just mix it up to get everything nice and mixed down in there. Okay, so now we're going to, now that we've got this all flat, and we didn't want to mix, when I said mix, I meant mix the chocolate chips and your nuts. You don't want to mix the layers, you just want to keep it pressed so it's nice and flat, so when you cut it, everything is even. And now we're going to put this back in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake it for 25 to 30 minutes until it's lightly browned. Okay, now that our magic bars have baked for 25 to 30 minutes, this is what they look like. Now we're going to let them cool until they're completely cooled, and then we will cut them and we'll show you them then. Okay, now our magic bars have finished cooling, and as we started to cut them, I figured out why they're called magic bars. They start to magically disappear if anyone's around. I mean, I don't know how this happened, but yeah, it should make up to 15 to 18 bars, but we only have like 12, maybe 13 left. But this is what they look like when they're done, and they're actually very good. So, thank you for watching Cooking with Tristan and GourmetFoodGiftPeople.com.